everyone, this is Kashmir, aka KShaynelBeauty, and yes, I look a little bit different today, but the reason is because I am actually wearing my, natural hair, and not no wigs for a change or anything like that. This is me in rare form in my natural state. I just wanted to come on today and, just like the title says, just talk about a little bit about my natural hair, kind of describe my journey with being natural, and hopefully share what I've learned with you guys. In the future, I plan on doing more videos, including maybe even a tutorial about how I got this look, and as well as my makeup look. I had to change it up today because when it comes to my hair, it is jet black. So when I wear the different wigs, or right now I've been wearing just my favorite one, but when I wear wigs, sometimes I have to change up my makeup, especially the lipstick, in order to coordinate with the coloring of my skin and my hair. But when my hair is in its natural state, it is just jet black, so I have to make sure I kind of change up the lipstick to go with my skin tone. So that's where I came up with this dark kind of berry or plum look, and just simple eyes, and then my natural dark black hair. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so I started my natural hair journey around the end of 2014, beginning of 2015. I have been getting relaxers ever since I was probably 8 or 9 years old, a little bit, or maybe 10, because I know I was in that time frame when my mom put my first one in, and I hated it. I think I hated more so when I was younger. She would take the hot comb, and if you know what I'm talking about, if you've had that hot comb near you, you're freaking out because it's so hot, and if it burns you, it hurts so bad. So I think it was just easier for her to just switch to doing relaxers for me, because it was quicker for her to get my hair done and easier for her to manage my hair when I didn't go to the salon back then. So that's when I started getting relaxers, and I got relaxers from that age all the way up until I was in college. I actually stopped getting relaxers for a couple of months when I first left, and I just thought being natural just wasn't for me, and I didn't even know what being natural meant back then. I just knew that my hair was curling up, and I didn't like how my hair looked at that time. And it's sad to say, but when you look at cultural norms and what you think hair could be, or what hair should be, you don't think of it being curly. Especially, then I was not thinking about my hair being naturally curly or curly, period. I was looking more of keeping my hair straight, or just curling it, with a curling iron, having, long flowing hair. Like, that's the typical norm. But I went ahead and said, you know what, I'm gonna try being natural. And then when I did, I was like, no. Because of that reason, I said, no, I don't want to be natural. This is not for me. So I went ahead and just kept going back to relaxers after that, and I kept on that regimen until like I said, around 2014, 2015. I was like, you know what, I want to try and be natural again, but I want to see if I can do it the right way. So I stopped doing my relaxers around my birthday in 2014. That was in October. My birthday is October 20th. So I stopped around that time doing relaxers then, for health reasons. So I went ahead and quit, doing the relaxers and tried to do my hair myself. And I failed tremendously. I ended up having to cut some of my hair in order for me to actually detangle my hair. My hair was so matted and tangled together then. So I went ahead and got an appointment in January of 2015 to a natural hair salon in Atlanta, and they helped me to start working with my hair and managing it and everything. But then my hairstylist moved. So I was like, what am I gonna do? So I made the decision to, figure out how to do my hair myself. So for all of 2015, after I stopped going to the hair salon, and I stopped going to the hair salon, I think it was around April or May of that year. So from June all the way to December, I was just playing with my hair, playing with different products, using different stuff, using home, techniques. And I was just playing with my hair, basically using whatever I could find on the internet, doing DIY recipes for hair care, for natural hair care, doing, all the different popular brands that were for natural hair, and just really trying to figure out what was best for me. And while I was doing this, I was also transitioning. I didn't do the big chop at first. I went ahead and transitioned at first. So this whole time I'm transitioning, learning my hair, and dealing with what it is to be natural. And at that time I had about probably around 4A, 4B, I would say more so 4B type hair. So it was very coily, and like I said, I really did not know what I was doing with my hair in 2015. And pretty much by the end of 2015, while me doing all those particular experiments, they didn't work. So I ended up just doing the chop. I cut all of the relaxer out, and I had to cut some of my own natural hair because it had got so matted, and I didn't understand my hair type, and I just really struggled. So around January of 2016, I actually started watching one of the popular YouTubers, which is Mo Knows Hair. And that's when I really started learning and wanting to learn more about natural hair, because at that point I was like, I'm either going to learn it, and I gave myself till June of 2016, and I said I'm either going to learn it or I'm just going to, go back to relaxers, because it's not, maybe natural hair is just not for me. So when I started watching her and started doing my own research and learning my own hair, and it got better, and I started developing a routine that worked for me. And finally I was like, protective styling is what's gonna work for me. So around, I would say probably March of 2016, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and start either wearing wigs, or I'll just wear weaves the rest of the year. So that's what I pretty much did all of last year. I was taking care of my hair underneath. I had, a weekly routine that I did, and then eventually my hair was building up its strength like it needed to be, and I started doing, every 2 weeks, I would start doing my routine versus once a week. And it kind of, helped me. I would just braid my hair down if I was doing a wig, or I would go and get the sew-in, and it would, be great. And I would put the wig on, and I was good. And the whole time I was like, this is really, I seen the length coming in, but I was like, nah, I might need to still go back to relaxers, because I'm not seeing the results that I thought I was going to see. And also I don't feel, a difference in my hair. And I was getting really to me, I feel like I was more let down as to what I was expecting, because my expectations were so high and I didn't have the patience. And that's something that I really had to learn last year with my natural hair, is to have patience, learn how to do your hair, learn your hair type, and everything will come together. So finally around June of last year, I did a length check, and I did not go to a hairstylist all of last year. I did all of this on my own, based off of my own learning. Now, I don't recommend that you do that, especially if you don't feel comfortable doing it, and also if you feel like you more so need a professional to do your hair. That's completely understandable. But for me, the only time I really wanted to go to the salon, and the only time I really went, is to get trims. But other than that, I was doing my hair at home myself, and it helped me learn a lot. And so by, like I said, around June, I was able to see actual growth. And I was like, oh my gosh, my hair went from, literally, it was the length of my pinky when I chopped it around January of 2016, which was just last year. It was literally the length of my pinky. And around June, it was almost hitting the top of my shoulders here. And the reason why I look short today is because I curled it, but it's down here. Like if I was to wear it straight, and it almost touches the top of my chest, which is what I'm still growing it, but that's what I've been going for. So in June, when I did my length test, I was like, okay, if I don't see results, I'm going back to being a relaxer girl. I'm not doing the natural thing no more. I'm not doing it. And then on top of that, I was also like, I don't like wearing my hair out curly still. I was still dealing with that. And I was like, me doing protective styles is the best way for me to stay natural, but also, keep the look that I want to go for going without me damaging my own hair. So I was still dealing with that, and I was still, thinking about going back to relaxers. And when I did the length check, I went from my hair, like I said, literally being a pinky, to my hair going past my ear. And my ear is right here. So it's literally like at my mouth. And I was like, okay, I'm going to stick to it. So I let all of the other things that I was dealing with me not wanting to wear my hair out or wearing it curly, with me, wanting to be going to relaxers, I let it all go. And I kept going on the routine all the way, like I said, through the year for 2016. So around December, I didn't do another length check. I said I'm not gonna, put no more heat on my hair. I'm only gonna make sure it stays trim, make sure I keep it washed, conditioned, deep conditioned, and just stick to my routine and leave it alone. So January of this year, I was like, you know what? I love my hair, but it started getting hard for me to do my hair again. And again, I had coily hair when I initially started becoming natural. My hair was still coily, but it was more of like I would say a 4A or 3C type pattern. And I was like, okay, I gotta go back to the salon, because now I'm getting to that point again where I'm being natural. Now I'm seeing results this time, but I'm at kind of a standstill because I don't know what else to do. So I went ahead and went to a salon in March of this year, and I've, been going there. I'm actually taking a break from it now to kind of let my hair breathe, because she did show me some different ways to style my hair, and now I don't have to really go to the salon as often as I did when I first became natural. Now I'm thinking about just going every couple of weeks, or even every other month, because I don't have to go as much. But when I went in March, she did a steaming treatment, and she basically straightened my hair because I wanted a silk press. And that's when I found out that my hair was past my shoulders. And when I tell y'all, I was in there about to cry and so excited, because I knew me doing what I was doing and being responsible finally and learning what I had learned finally paid off and got my hair, almost to my goal. My goal has always been to have my hair go to my chest area. And I'm almost there. Like, I'm about 3 fingers away. When my hair is fully straightened, I'm about 3 fingers away from it touching my chest. So I'm so excited, and I was so happy that day that she did it. And she, she trimmed it, she curled it, and I started going to her on every 2-week basis, just like the routine that I was doing, and she was helping me learn how my hair texture has changed. So now I'm around like a 3B, maybe 3A, 3B texture, because I believe in the top of my head my curls are more loose. So that area is probably like a 3A, 3B. And then on the back is where my hair is more tight. It's like a 3C, 4A, going into 4A. So she taught me, my hair is now 2 different textures and how to work with it. So I got, all the products that I told her that I was using. She was telling me I was doing a good job to keep doing what I was doing. And like I said, I'm still going back to her for trims and things like that. But I'm just not going to be going back to her often. Like I said, I'm pretty much now doing really, really good with my own hair. I don't straighten it as much as I used to. That's something that I did change, because all of April and all of May, my hair was straight. And that's all I would do, is have my hair straight. So I'm taking a break from that. Since June, I have not straightened my hair until today, which is just for the video, so you can just see it. This is how I usually wear my natural hair anyway, if I wear my hair out. I don't wear it curly. Not usually, that's just not me. And if I do, I curl it like I did today. I did kind of like waves. So that's the way I wear it. That's how I like it. I don't like wearing my curl pattern because I'm not very good at styling it 100%. But give me, you know, my hair like this, I'm great at styling it. You know, she taught me how to make sure I don't have heat damage and things like that. So I'm so precautious with my hair that it's not even funny, because I want to make sure that I'm doing the best that I can in order to keep my hair growing and keep on the journey that I've been on since 2015. Just know that it's a lot coming pertaining to my natural hair. Now again, you will not see my hair like this all the time. I still do protective styling. I won't always wear my natural hair. So in a future video, I can't say when, because I don't know when I'll be like, okay, I'm ready to go ahead and go back to a wig. But in a future video, I can guarantee you that you won't see my hair like this. You'll see me, you know, in a wig again, because that's just how it helps me to keep my hair protected, and it gives me, you know, freedom to change up my hair without having to color my hair and things like that, because I don't like putting harsh chemicals on it, especially after going through years of relaxers. So wigs, you know, and weaves kind of help me add color or dimension to my look, or, you know, something like that, versus me actually coloring my own hair. But eventually I was thinking about maybe doing colors, because I did do highlights before when I was first natural. I don't like how it dried out my hair, so I'm debating again on whether I should get color or not, or just, you know, wear wigs to get colored so I won't, you know, have to dye my own hair. So until next time, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Hit that like button down below. Let me know how much you liked it. Also hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're notified every time I post. And comment down below and let me know what's been your hair journey or your natural hair journey, and what products are you using or what you're doing for your natural hair. Also let me know what you might want to see me do as far as natural hair care. And make sure you follow me on social media. I'm on everything, so you can find me at KShaynelBeauty. And until next time, you guys, I hope that you all have a great rest of your day or night, depending upon where you're at. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.